President Donald Trump has claimed that a deal with Iran could be possible very soon, expressing hope for a breakthrough within days. Now, despite the optimism from Washington, the diplomatic deadlock between US and Iran still continues, with no final breakthrough yet in sight. As Pakistan's effort to position itself as a peacemaker is also under intense scrutiny, amid questions over whether Islamabad's mediation push has failed to take off. There is also uncertainty over Pakistani Army Chief Asim Munir's proposed Iran visit, with reports suggesting that the trip may not go ahead as planned. So those are the developments that are coming in as far as almost it is being said that the deal has been finalized, but we are still awaiting, and the whole world is awaiting when it comes to this announcement. But President Trump has said that the United States was also prepared to wait for a few days for the right answers from Iran, as negotiations between Washington and Tehran have entered what he has described as a decisive phase. Now, President Trump says that the talks were right on the borderline and had warned the situation could easily escalate if diplomacy fails. And this is something which President Trump has been stressing, that Washington expects a complete 100% good answers from Tehran, and argued that a successful agreement could save a lot of time, energy, and also lives. Well, President Trump has indicated that the current Iranian representatives involved in negotiations appear to be far more reasonable, and also expressed hope that the deal beneficial to both sides could still be reached. Let's connect with Mr. Fabian joining us here on the broadcast. Sir, good morning to you. It is also always being said that as far as a breakthrough, this is something which is still a possibility. But, when it comes to the statements that has been coming in from President Trump, sir, there has been a lot of back and forth.
Yes. Good morning. Unfortunately, President Trump contradicts President Trump quite often, daily or almost hourly. Now, the position is as follows. If President Trump resumes the war, it will be possible for Iran, according to current assessments, to resist, meaning to fight back for the next 3-4 weeks. And during that time, it will be possible for Iran to destroy the oil facilities and the water, desalination plants in the area. And that will be a huge, huge disaster. And therefore, it is in the interest of all that the war should not be resumed. There should be negotiations. And before negotiations, President Trump cannot expect surrender. Because if there is surrender, why do you need negotiations? So President Trump should follow a consistent policy of resolving such matters through diplomacy, and the whole world should urge him to do that.
Absolutely, sir, because the whole world is watching very closely, and they are hoping that there is a breakthrough, that there is a peace deal. But, Mr. Fabian, when it comes to the diplomatic windows, that still remains very narrow, sir.
Well, it remains narrow, but it can widen. And let me also say that Trump also has been getting checkmated in Iran. And as you know, checkmate is an Iranian expression, shamat.
Absolutely. The pressure that has been building up on Trump as well, because there were indications that he is ready to resume a military operation in the Middle East. However, he says that he's put it on hold for now on the request of certain Gulf leaders. Thank you very much, Mr. Fabian, for your point of view.